The PNCR joins with our Indigenous brothers and sisters countrywide as we prepare to celebrate International Day of Indigenous Peoples, which is being observed today, 9th of August 2019. As a partner in the current coalition government, the PNCR is proud of the progress and development that is taking place in our Indigenous communities, especially in the area of education and public information. Under the APNU-AFC government, Guyana's Indigenous peoples and citizens of all ethnicities now have access to information. And in many communities, this information can now be received in Indigenous languages. The PNCR is proud that applications for employment and for contracts were recently published in the Indigenous languages. Radio Aishalta launched in 2018 carried broadcasts in the various Indigenous languages, and the Ministry of Education has been working on introducing Indigenous languages in schools in our Indigenous peoples districts.
Social cohesion and unity first began with the People's National Congress reform, forming a coalition government that is made up of 6 political parties which represent all ethnicities. Those parties are the PNCR, the AFC, the GAP, WPA, JFAP, and the NFA. This has been reflected in the way the government has approached policy, delivery, and social development across Guyana. It has underpinned the steps we have taken to bring development, economic opportunities, and jobs to the people across the country. Social development and cohesion are contingent on better opportunities for all people. This means better job opportunities and better living standards. Only by ensuring that we are providing real economic opportunities in the form of jobs and development can we ensure a cohesive society in which we all have a better standard of living. The presidential grant, which this government has more than doubled, is one of the major interventions being undertaken and managed for better outcomes throughout Indigenous communities by the government of Guyana. Aimed at boosting economic and social development for Indigenous peoples in over 215 of the respective Indigenous peoples' villages and communities across the 10 regions 1 to 10. These are all important steps forward, but there is still much we need to do to improve the living standards of our Indigenous communities and ensure a better life for young people. But we are on the right path, and with the support of our Indigenous peoples communities, we will continue to support jobs and economic opportunities across the Hinterland regions and ensure better standards of living and a strong future for all.